Hello everyone, welcome back. Saturday today, and that means that first of all it was a really busy day in terms of customers. If I just show you what the car park looks like, we just pan across there. A bit windy, so I'm sorry if there's a load of wind noise. So yeah, really busy day today. We had 4 cars leaving, 7 cars arriving, and 3 free inspections. So really busy day, but as some of you know, we shut at 12 on a Saturday. So that then means everyone gets to play with their own cars. So I'll just run you through some of the things that some people are up to. We'll start with Ollie, who's still here, surprisingly. That's not because he should have been sacked. But you're back off to uni, aren't you?
What's this weekend?
You go back tomorrow, do you?
Yeah, back off to uni.
Okay, so you're just trying to get some last things done.
Midlands.
Yeah. Back on you.
Yeah, just trying to get.
It's alright, I'm just trying to follow your head there. Don't worry.
I keep kicking things out of the way and it keeps moving stuff.
So why don't you run through a few of the things you've managed to get done in your car whilst being with us this summer?
Wow, gosh. Well, pretty much the whole car's changed, really, hasn't it? There's a huge amount that I've done.
So yeah, you've just got this
my GVs.
GV panel. Now this is a genuine GV one, isn't it?
Yes. It's no replicas here.
So anyone that there's a few copies out there, and people probably hang on, let's turn so you can look at me. People probably complain about fitment of copies. Now this is a genuine one, and we'll just show you what its fitment is. This has been unadjusted. This is literally as it came out. We will make it better than this, but this is what it is for now. So yeah, around the top there. That's not so bad. That will push in, but that's really, really tight there. It wants to come down a bit, doesn't it, Ollie? Really.
Yeah.
And you're left with that sort of thing going on there. You can see how it's not quite right all the way around there, but we can get it better than that. It's just even the GV ones don't properly fit. And this side's
not too bad.
actually, that side will probably be okay. We'll
Yeah.
get in.
That's the weird thing. I thought if they got that side right, then surely.
Yeah, to be honest with you, Ollie, it all looks like it wants to try and come down a bit,
Yeah.
and then it might actually.
So they changed their structure with it. I mean, I was looking at kind of installation guides online, and they kind of changed how they do it now. So they do these little, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, these little fiberglass.
But they still got the little
fiberglass insulation plates.
yeah.
But now instead of having a screw and a nut, or a bolt and a nut, they have these like rivets which are attached to the fiberglass panel.
I'm sure the last one we did had a bucket that went around the whole light unit.
Yeah, we do. I have those. It's just because
those?
I've still got to wire in the reverse light.
Oh right, okay.
The old Daihatsu reverse light.
Yeah. It's a good look though, isn't it? Once you get it fitted right. Yeah. You're proud of those, aren't you?
But yeah, next I guess will be my seats.
Yeah, so Ollie had seat envy with the seats I've got in my MX5, and decided he had to get some that were just as nice. Actually, probably a little bit nicer, which I'm slightly missed about. Let's have a look. I mean, these are great seats, and finding them in this sort of condition doesn't happen very often. Yeah, they are. But you, when you.
I had a bit of money stirred away for some turbo parts, and because turbo parts are kind of like always on the market as such, so you can always get your Garaths and your manifolds and everything like that. And when these popped up, because they do so rarely, and I've been looking for them basically for a good couple of years, I'd say probably, I just had to add them. So that's where my budget went with my turbo.
Alright. Yeah, but you've had to make brackets, haven't you? Because they didn't come on runners.
They didn't come on the Mazda Speed brackets. That's what I'm doing now. I'm just kind of. They were on Mazda Speed rails, on MX5 rails. So I had 2 of the handles.
Oh, okay.
So on each side, I had 2 handles where I could slide forwards and then go even more forwards if I wanted to. It would literally be in the dash pretty much.
It's pretty. Must have been a bit high though, like that.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm kind of making something a little bit more low profile, modifying the MX5 rails really. I'm cutting them up and making them a bit lower.
So should we just have a look at the
Of course, yeah.
The engine installation.
Still a little bit to do, but it runs pretty good.
So you were having a few cold start issues, weren't you?
Yeah, so it's kind of just, at the moment I'm kind of really just fiddling around with the MX5, kind of working out how to tune.
Right.
I'm a beginner to this, as much as most people that will be doing kind of stuff in their own garage at home. And I had some cranking issues, and it doesn't like the cold, but it's kind of just working on the enrichment when the temperature's low, so it's just stuff that I've got to sit there when it's cold and kind of work out what the right balance is and really how it wants to be, how it's comfortable.
But it's all stuff you wanted to do, wasn't it? Learn how to do it, and
definitely.
it's a good way to do it.
Yeah, I'm hoping at some point I'll get it dynoed somewhere. I'm thinking about taking it up to actually tuning my electronics or something.
All right.
And I'm hoping they'll let me sit there in the passenger seat while they do it and talk me through what they're doing, kind of thing, so I can get a good gauge of it. But it's doing alright. It's AFR, so it's pretty stable. I've got a gauge in the dash, and I sit my laptop in my seat next to me and just let it run auto tune.
Okay.
Running some data logs as well, so I can just see where things are going wrong or where things are clicking and things like that. But to be honest, it's been perfect. No oil leaks. We had a bit of a bad start when I first put it in, because as soon as I put it in, this pellet is really difficult to get to the fuel rail. You have to take it off to get to the fuel rail. And as soon as I plugged it in and started it up, it just leaked fuel everywhere where one of the injector seals hadn't sealed.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that's a bit more of a mission on a 2.5 engine, because the whole inlet plenum has to come out.
Yeah, exactly. So you've got to reach get your kind of your extension on your the wobbly extension bit, and you've got to get in there, and you've got to kind of just massage it round. Like, I don't even know really, it took me ages to get all the bolts off. There's 9 bolts, and they're just a pain, really. So that was a nice start to it.
Yeah. It's had quite a transformation in the last 8 weeks, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, from having a pretty beat up problematic engine, 1.8 engine, to this engine actually has 80,000 miles, so 50,000 less miles than my other engine.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's quite a lot of miles, really.
Yeah. All right, okay. I'll move on. I'll just pan across, because I don't think anyone's seen these canards. Ouch! Just walked into a car. Yeah, I don't think if anyone's seen them on the ground. As I say, they should have the rubber trims on that you haven't got around to doing, or I haven't told you where to order them from, have I? That's more the truth.
Show you what's
well, my car isn't here, is it? It's in my.
You need to get it. Brilliant.
There's stuff I need to do to my car. I'm out of love with it at the moment. I'm more about the Super in a minute. All right. Okay, Ollie, thanks for that.
That's right, mate.
I'm going to move on to see what Jim's doing. There's a few imposters in here this week. There's I don't know what that symbol means, but I don't know, maybe it's an old Mazda symbol or something. What are you up to, Jim?
Desperately trying to fix T4 gear shift linkage,
Oh, really?
which, quite frankly, was a bit like a bucket of sick.
Stir and select.
Yeah, stir and select something. Is what it's like. So, yeah, it's like having a long bar with a T on the end, and all the bushings. These things are all knackered. So.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm trying to make some meaningful difference to it. My first attempt was less than successful.
Oh, so you tried this before?
Yeah. We were here till 11 o'clock at night. I can't show you anything. It's all on top of the box. That's the T-bar that goes on top of the box. It's all
right, okay.
on top of the fuel tank at the moment.
Alright.
And it all gets slopped back in. This was the ball that I failed to put back on properly. I tried to put the old ball back on and split it in two. Well, it's not mushy. So, new one's on there. Put that together in a minute.
No, okay. When are you sorting out all the rust?
Yeah, that's the next problem.
It's got a bit of rust.
Yeah, I've got all the panels. Just case of getting stuck in at some point.
Yeah.
The worst bits under here. This is the bit I've got to attack next. This is the worst. But I mean, what's really, I mean, this panel is 14 quid. This panel's like 20 quid. The whole arch is like just under 20 quid. So they're cheap panels.
Yeah.
But this is the only hole.
The panels are generally cheap anyway, aren't they? It's normally the work.
So I've got to cut this out. A new section here.
Okay. We'll look forward to that. Right, let's go and see what Ash is doing. So this is one of Ash's little projects. It has been commented on in a previous video that someone noticed it in the background. I think it was one of the Speedster videos. So why don't you tell us a little bit about why you have this in the first place, Ash, and what your plans are with it?
It's an Unos.
Oh, I see. I see you put a Unos badge on it.
No, it's an MX5. What are you on about?
Alright, so tell us a bit about it.
It's a Micra.
Come on, Ash.
I had one for my first car many years ago. Got rid of that and then moved on to other things, MX5s, long series of MX5s since then, and I decided, as I'm trying to save up for a house, I needed something cheap and small to run around in, and this came up and the rose tinted glasses came out and I was like, I'll have one of them.
It wasn't that cheap though, was it?
No, it wasn't.
But it is very clean, isn't it?
Yeah, it was, old lady owned it from about 2 years old, drove around in it, didn't do very many miles, and then she gave up driving one day and...
I was going to turn this radio off because you always tell me off when I turn it off at the plug. That's it. That's better.
Yeah,
hopefully we won't get a copyright strike for that playing in the background.
So yeah, she gave up driving and it just sat in her garage for 12 years until she passed away. So
oh really?
picked it up and yeah, so been sat parked up.
Yeah, I mean it is, as far as these go, I don't think any exist really that are much cleaner, are there? Is there?
Oh, not really, no. I said it's
just...
There's a little bit of rust on the doors, but
yeah.
The sills are mostly solid. It needs a small repair the other side.
Oh, does it?
You think it's a 30-year-old car? A 30-year-old.
Well, it's fared better than a lot of MX5s.
Yeah, it's a 30-year-old Japanese car. It's clean.
So what was it? You had to start doing things, didn't you, for a particular reason?
Yeah, because my insurance is with a specialist company. Sort of always had the MX5 and Subaru, and they've always been happy to insure that. When I went to change it over from my MX5 to this, they said no. I had to modify it, so it's got a set of temporary wheels on and some lowering springs for insurance purposes.
Otherwise, they wouldn't insure it because it was wasn't worth enough money.
It was too rubbish for them to insure. So.
I've never heard of that happening. So, what are your long-term plans with it?
Well, suspension, get that sorted, and then put a bigger engine in it. It's too slow.
Of course. All right. Okay. So hopefully that we'll have that appear in a few more videos at some point.
Oh yes.
Right now, I'm going to go over to James. No one's met James before, and he might be a bit camera shy. But this is his little project. James is an old friend of mine that we grew up together, really, didn't we, James?
Certainly did. Yeah. Many years.
And when we were, our first cars were always Minis, and we both had a few of them. James had quite a few of them.
This is number 10 now.
Is it really?
This is number 10. Hopefully, maybe one of the last.
Well, I mean, you've been looking for something for a while, haven't you? Because you've had classic Minis, and then you went over to what I call Binnies, which are BMW Minis. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not really proper Minis.
No.
Especially when they've got a Chrysler engine in them, and BMW says they're BMW. I can't work that one out myself.
Well, that was the whole thing, wasn't it? Because BMW took over, they ended up with the Chrysler engine. The Chrysler engine has linked back to Mercedes, so BMW inadvertently ended up fitting an engine in a Mini that is from their direct competitor in a roundabout way.
Minis anymore, though. I mean, they're just so big now.
Yeah,
I mean, they're not really sort of what I class as a Mini.
Well, no, they should really be called Maxes, shouldn't they?
Well, yeah, but these are just so much easier to work on. I'm not a qualified mechanic like these guys, and Garath very generously let me use his ramp, which is brilliant.
Well, you're a bit of a project. I mean,
work really, and he's just doing the welding for me and giving me lots of advice, which is priceless, really.
well, the thing is, I mean, you got the car. You've been looking for something a bit strange. You're looking for, was it vans and pickups?
Van and pickup, but to get a decent one, you're talking over 12 grand now, and that still need work doing to it. But I wanted something a bit unique. This was in the NEC. It was in a big cabinet in a big showroom in the NEC for about a year. It looked stunning, absolutely stunning then. The bloke who ran it, it's like the Midlands Mini Club. He runs that, and he'd done it for his daughter. And they took it to Spain, International Mini Meet. And like I say, it was in the NEC for quite a while. She does need a lot of work to it. We've done the new front floor pans, cleaned all the underside off. The engine's been a bit dicky with the electrics, but she's sort of ticking over a bit better now. There's a few more engine issues and brake issues. Obviously she needs a complete respray.
Do you not keeping the colour?
I don't particularly think it sort of goes with my sort of style, really. And, especially when it says Girl Racer on the number plate.
Oh yes.
It definitely needs either a blue, a silver, green or a black, but I really haven't decided on the colour yet. I want to get a solid.
Yeah, well we've been...
take it to London to Brighton hopefully next year. That's the plan.
Yeah, I mean we'll probably be roadworthy by then, I would have thought.
Well, hopefully, yeah. She's getting there. She's getting there bit by bit. But it's one of those ones that I repair 2 or 3 things on it, and then something else decides to break. So it's
yeah, we're just going through it and finding the holes, patching those up, and just getting to a point where it can be MOT'd really.
The electrics have certainly got a world of their own. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
We were just laughing at the lights earlier on, weren't they? When they
haven't worked since I brought it.
And then they all of a sudden were, but not when the switch was doing what the switch should be doing.
It's punky electrics. Not last week, the week before was meant to come down. Got to the end of the road and it just conked out on me. So I had to really chase it all back and strip all the ignition out and place all the wires in there. Fingers crossed, she's starting again now.
So we're doing like a kind of recommissioning really without a full restoration. It's just a case of sort of get it usable and looking good, really.
Yeah, solid, usable, and
so we've done. I mean, it's not actually as bad as it appears. We've done a lot of welding in this corner, which we've done over the last few weeks.
Quite a challenge, that one.
And a little bit on that, a little bit on the other side, and we're now just working our way round the car, corner by corner, really. So this is the next bit we've got to deal with. So we're just going to patch up in there. And just sort of work our way around it. You're potentially having some new doors, aren't you?
Yeah,
if they're going to fit.
New doors from you, my friend Garath, brand new ones, which is going to be fun to tinker with. We've got 2 new doors. I've got a brand new boot at home as well, so that's going to be popped on there. I don't really like the way the number plate is set out at the minute, but I might keep it. I might not. I might go back to the original.
If anyone can work out. If anyone can work out what... Do you actually know what that surround's from, James?
I think Nissan Micra, I was told.
That's kind of what I was thinking as well, but if anyone in the comments actually knows what that's from, it'd be interesting to know.
Are meant to be Nissan Micra as well, it said.
Are they?
I can't agree with that.
No, I'd say they're an aftermarket, something or other.
But I brought it in Wednesdaybury, just past Birmingham. So there's a 400-mile trip there and back. Went up 1 week, have a look at it. And then went up next week, stuck it on a trailer and brought it back. Yeah, it's quite a way to get it, but they're getting so hard to get hold of. And as this is quite an unusual one, I thought it'd be worth doing up again.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it turns out. We'll try and get some more videos on it as we go through. Or as maybe we'll do one once it's all finished as well. Alright, well, thanks for watching. We'll give you more updates on things as they go through, and we'll catch you on the next video. Cheers, bye.